the echoes of the night, I hear you calling me. With the whispers of the wind, we set our spirits free. In shadows where we lurk, there's a rhythm in our stride. Together we'll rise up, leaving fear behind. Every heartbeat quickening, flames begin to sway. We dance among the embers, let them guide our way. A symphony of courage, beating wild and true. In this sacred space, it's just me and you. Whispers in the shadows, dancing through the heat. Fingers trace the surfaces, escaping the deceit. Flames are burning bright, but I move like a ghost, chasing down the twilight. It's the freedom I want most. The tribal drums are calling, deep within my soul. Every step I take, I feel the fire take its toll.
Episode 7, The Knife's Edge. Welcome back, dear listeners, to Reflected Spirits, where fate twists like a serpent and shadows whisper of treachery. The air in Thalion's castle is thick with tension, the scent of burning torches and blood mingling with cold stone. The throne room, once a symbol of power, now trembles under the weight of a brewing storm. Beneath the hollow gaze of Draken ancestors, a challenge has been issued, a betrayal unfolds, and the bond between Imani and Thalion teeters on destruction. Karen stands at the heart of the chaos, his grip tightening around a blade that glints like stolen moonlight. Torchlight casts jagged shadows across his face, revealing cold determination in his eyes. Across from him, Thalion stands motionless, his emerald gaze locked onto his cousin with an intensity that could shatter stone. Between them, Imani's breath quickens, her chest rising and falling like a trapped bird's.
Karen, what are you doing?
What I should have done long ago.
Karen adjusts his grip on the blade. His weight shifts, a predator coiling to strike. Then Thalion moves. Like lightning, he surges forward, his hand closing around Karen's wrist with a force that cracks the air. The knife flies from Karen's grasp, clattering against the marble floor like a death knell.
Damn you.
But before they clash again, the shadows come alive. From the dark recesses, figures emerge, tall, armored, and radiating menace. Their eyes glow like smoldering coals, their movements deliberate and deadly. The old guard. Loyalists to Kelthor, Karen's father and the fallen king. They step forward, weapons drawn, the scrape of steel filling the air like the hiss of a serpent.
This isn't just about us, is it?
No, my love. This is about restoring the Draken throne to its rightful hands.
You would see our people rot in the past, Karen. I would see them survive.
Then I will rule what remains, and I will do it with her by my side.
The tension sharpens as Karen's focus narrows on Imani. He takes a slow step toward her, his voice soft but laced with threat.
The moment you take my bite, our bond will be sealed. The Draken will have no choice but to follow me.
I will never be yours.
You think you have a choice? The venom only works if you're willing, Imani. But don't worry. I have ways of making you willing.
The silence is deafening, a taut wire ready to snap. Then Karen lunges, but he never reaches her. Thalion moves like a shadow, shoving Imani behind him as he meets Karen's attack head-on. The impact shakes the castle, a brutal clash of power and will that sends sparks of energy crackling through the air.
You will not touch her.
You can't stop me, cousin.
Lightning-hot magic erupts around them, their fury manifesting in a storm of elemental power. Thalion's emerald eyes burn like twin suns, his stance unyielding. Across from him, Karen snarls, his form flickering between man and beast, fangs bared and gleaming. For a heartbeat, they are locked together, Two titans of rage and hatred, neither willing to yield. Then Karen smiles.
Tell her, Thalion. Tell her why you didn't tell her everything.
The world seems to hold its breath as the battle fades into the background, leaving only the three of them suspended in crushing clarity.
Yes, Thalion, tell me.
Because I wanted you to choose me freely, not out of duty, not because of fate, because you knew in your soul that we belonged together.
And the bond? What happens if it's left incomplete?
It will doom me and my people, but you would live. I couldn't ask you to bear that choice.
The silence is fragile, a thin veil over the storm beneath. Then Karen's voice slices through it, sharp and mocking.
So noble, so self-sacrificing, but it doesn't matter.
Dark magic erupts from Karen like a tidal wave, his form shifting fully into something monstrous, fangs bared as he lunges for Imani's throat.
Thalion!
Karen, no.
The throne room explodes into chaos. Karen's supporters flood the chamber like a tide of death. Blades clash, spells ignite, and the air is thick with the stench of blood and burning magic. In the middle, in the midst of it all, Imani screams. Dark energy wraps around her like a serpent, yanking her away from Thalion's reach. A portal tears open behind her, its edges crackling with malevolent power.
Thalion, don't let him.
The portal swallows her whole, her scream echoing before it snaps shut, leaving only silence. Thalion stands amidst the wreckage, his chest heaving, his hands clenched into fists.
Imani.
A kingdom teeters on the edge of ruin, a mate has been stolen away, and the battle for the throne is far from over. What will become of Imani in Karen's grasp? And can Thalion reclaim what was taken from him? Join us next time, dear listeners, for another exciting episode of Reflected Spirits.
Through the chaos.